Everyone's phone is on silent. Take another look to be sure. Because that's embarrassing to you, ain't it? I know a couple times my phone would go off and it would be a little embarrassing. Okay. Let's give it up for Cheeks. She working hard. This Cheeks right here. Clap it up for Cheeks. Thank you, Cheeks. Hey, hey. Welcome to P.O.W.E.R presenting opportunities where everyone rises. Let me hear you bang the tables up in here. Are you happy to be here? This room is jam-packed. Thank you for being here with us. Did you enjoy your lunch today? I'm sure you did. Give it up for Northwestern Medicine. U Chicago Hospital. The Joyce Foundation, they helped us out. United Way Metro Chicago and Bright Star Community Outreach up in here. I'm so glad that you could be here with us. This is our Thanksgiving session because we won't see you anymore until December. So I would just like to say to everybody in the room and online, happy Thanksgiving to you. Clap it up for yourself. This is P.O.W.E.R presenting opportunities where everyone rises. We bring resources to our community that we may not otherwise know about. Today we have a special guest with us. Amplify Chicago is here. Clap it up. Let's give them a power welcome, y'all. It's a whole lot going on in this room, and if you never come in here, you will never know. So we are glad to have those who have come out. It's no room, it's capacity. I mean, it's a couple little seats here and there, but we have people coming in all the time. One more time, clap it up. Woo! We are going to a commercial about our work, Bright Star Community Outreach. We do have people in here who have never been here before. So if you would please keep your voices down so that they can hear of what we're doing in our community. Be right back. Clap it up. Welcome to the Heart of Change, right here in Greater Bronzeville. At Bright Star Community Outreach, we're not just talking about making a difference, we're doing it. Through our Greater Bronzeville Community Action Plan, we've united over 70 organizations, all driven by a common goal, to uplift and transform our community. And we're just getting started. Here's what we've accomplished together. We're delivering life-changing programs for youth and families, ensuring that every child in Bronzeville has the opportunity to succeed. We're fighting for education equity because every student deserves access to quality education no matter their background. We're building resilience in those affected by trauma and violence, giving them strength to overcome and thrive. And we're opening doors to employment, helping residents find good jobs and build brighter futures. But that's not all. Through our strategic partnerships, we've already provided $624,000 in financial support to 12 incredible organizations. In our first round of funding, 7 organizations received $208,000 to empower parents and engage them at the school level. And we didn't stop there. Our second round of funding brought $416,000 to support in-school programs that focus on mentoring and trauma-related services. Now come on, y'all, who you know doing that? We're looking to the future with hope, collaboration, and commitment to making Greater Bronzeville a more livable, vibrant, and thriving community for all. We're expanding our outreach, bringing in even more partners into the fold, and seeking additional resources to enhance our impact. Together, we're tackling critical issues like mental health, economic development, and education, ensuring our programs stay relevant and effective. This is just the beginning, and we're excited to have you with us on this journey. Together, let's make lasting improvements in Greater Bronzeville and beyond. Clap it up one more time for Bright Star Community Outreach, our Workforce Development Department. Amazing. Today we have Amplify Chicago in the room. These are my guests today. All the way over here to my far right, I have Erin. She is a passionate advocate for lifelong learning and opportunity. With a background in education and workforce development, she has dedicated her career to serving individuals from all walks of life. Erin's experience spans across various educational settings, from developing and implementing curriculum for adult education and workforce training programs to providing vital support services. Erin has played a key role in creating curriculum for educational programs tailored to the specific needs of adult learners and those seeking workforce development opportunities with various community-based organizations and colleges. Previously, Erin served as a program manager at the YWCA and the academic and workforce training specialist in New Moms Incorporated and Bright Endeavors. Erin holds a Bachelor of Science in Political Science from Tennessee State University and a Master of Business Administration and BA from Ashford University. Erin, everybody, clap it up and let's give her. And then we have Quiana Chappelle here, is a Senior Director of Programs at the Academy Group under the Amplify Chicago program. Over the last 3 years, Quiana has worked to help build and codify or organize the Amplify model while supporting multiple male and female cohorts along the way. Quiana is passionate about working in the community to provide access to programs and supportive services that will lead to self-reliance and financial independence. Don't we all need that? Quiana's goal is to help equip them with skills and necessary support to eventually reach back and become the next mentor champion for their community and generations to come. She served as Director of Adult and Family Services at New Horizons, overseeing contracts that service some of the most vulnerable populations throughout the city of Chicago. She is trained in family center coaching and workforce education and development and has over 15 years of program management in the nonprofit sector. She holds a BS in post-secondary education and an MS Ed from Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. In her spare time, Quiana and her husband run a youth basketball fundamentals program for beginners ages 7 to 12. Quiana currently resides in the city of Chicago, Illinois. Amplify Chicago. Come on, let's give them a power family. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Let's go. All right. How are you ladies doing?
Great, great. Thank you for having us.
Oh, listen, we are glad to have you here. Your colleague and my friend, Mr. Stanley, he is a gem. And we know Mr. Stanley, don't we? Clap it up for Mr. Stanley. We love you, Mr. Stanley. All right, so who wants to tell us and talk about Amplify Chicago and the Academy Group? What is it all about? It's something new we have never heard of before. So talk to us about that. Who wants to tell us about that?
Sure, I'll talk about it. So the Academy Group is our parent organization. We are a wealth building program that works with students starting as early as the 3rd grade. And what they do is they stay with us through college. So it's designed to be a 14-year journey. And our tagline is talent is ubiquitous, but opportunity is not. Hey. So we all know that with all of the trials and barriers that exist in the city of Chicago, often our students don't have access and opportunity to think about generational wealth, be exposed to wealth. So that's where the Academy Group comes in.
So that's a long-term commitment, 14 years.
Absolutely.
You are committed to the youth for 14 years, not only to get them into the program, but to watch them grow as they get older and to make sure that they are on the right pathway. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. So anything else you want to say about that?
So Amplify Chicago is designed for young adults who may not take the same traditional educational path.
Got it.
But also need those same opportunities to think about generational wealth. So we work with young people ages 21 to 30. And our focus is to put them on a career path where they can actually think about generational wealth for their families.
Yeah, because we mentioned a little while ago that everybody may not go to school.
Absolutely.
And they may want to seek a trade that they can get into or even become an entrepreneur. So you're giving them the tools that they need to guide them along the way. Can we clap it up one more time? So this is who you're serving, this age group, these
Absolutely.
two different age groups. Okay. Why wealth building, though? Let's talk about that. Why is that so poignant and necessary in our community?
Well, according to statistics, in 2024, the average black family has less than $1 million wealth than the average white family. And for Latino families, $1.1 million less. So we're already coming into the game behind. So this is an opportunity for us to provide that access and exposure to hopefully change the trajectory of the way things have been for so long.
I love that. And how do you measure success? Because I know we need money. Money answers all things. That's the book that I read every Sunday and every evening. It says to me that money answers all things. You cannot take your prayer book down to the light company and say, I believe. No, money answers all things, but wealth is much more than money. But why wealth building? Tell us about that. Who wants to say?
So when we talk about wealth building, it's more than just your job. I don't know anybody. I know I can't build wealth with just my job. So it's things like your mental wellness, your physical wellness, your financial wellness, like all of the different things that contribute to wealth building. That's what we're exposing our young people to and making sure that they have access to.
What are some of the most impactful programs that Amplify Chicago has implemented lately?
Well, actually, the solar program. So our participants get to go through solar training and receive solar certifications completely free. We are in the process of building our own solar lab.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other successes. 100% of our students, 100%, whether they come from the academy side, whether they come from Amplify, all come out of school debt free. That's
on now.
Starting out with 400 years of fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Starting out debt-free, that changes the trajectory of your entire family for generations to come. We offer mental health services, as Keanu touched on, something that most of us never had access to.
You're right.
And just another piece, so we talk about jobs being sufficient, but ownership is where it's at.
Ownership.
So right now, we're wrapping up. Today is the last day for our entrepreneurship cohort. So we have a group of young people, aspiring entrepreneurs, with the opportunity to get access and resources so that they can start their own businesses. And hopefully, once their businesses become successful, they can come back and hire the next generation of young people that we serve.
That's what it is about. Now, I know, it's great to have a great plan and a place to be able to work that plan, and it sounds like you guys have it going on. But what are some of the biggest challenges that you face to see that this happens for our young people in our community, or even in Amplify Chicago itself? What are some of your biggest challenges?
So I've worked in this community for years. I spent 12 years at Centers for New Horizons, doing case management work, and I know there's a lot of distrust. There's tons of programs out here that make a lot of promises and don't really live up to what they talk about. So the first thing is being able to dispel that trust, to really not just talk the talk, but really walk the walk. We're looking for partners that can walk with us, because a lot of times they're in proximity to the young people, and they need that extra support. We can't do it by ourselves. So we recognize that having strong partnerships is going to be key to our success. And then having a pipeline of young people, because just to be honest, it's not an easy program, because we're taking on a tall task.
Oh, yes.
It's not workforce education, it's wealth building. So you have to be ready for that opportunity.
Okay. All right. So, our CEO and our executive director, Pastor Chris Harris and Lucretia Kindred. I said Pastor Chris Harris. And Lucretia Kindred, y'all know who I'm talking about? Let me hear you sound like you know who I'm talking about. They teach us that we get nothing in and of ourselves. Everything that we have acquired, everything that we've been able to accomplish in this community, it is because of partnerships. So you can best to believe, Aaron and Quiana, that we will be calling on you and locking arms and finding other ways that we can build together in order for our community to be that much stronger. I love that. What are some ways that your organization is looking to collaborate with, for example, Bright Star Community Outreach?
So there's a couple of different ways. Our young people are looking for mentors. They're looking for individuals who may have had previous professional pathways that they're interested in, just someone that they can add to their network. Yeah. Again, we're looking for those organizations that work directly with those young people and can kind of do the prep work and with confidence say, hey, they're ready for this opportunity. Awesome. They need somebody to be able to, go back to and work with them. And then we just need your grandchildren, your nieces, nephews, whoever. Like, the more people know about this program, the better the opportunity will be.
Okay. So it says we have the third grade families to apply by the 28th. So can they apply today?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, and is this information on your table back there?
Yes.
Okay, so once you're finished here, you can assist, you can hold our hands through the process.
Absolutely,
of
it's
all
a very
of these
quick
programs?
application.
I love
for
that
one. And then for Amplify Chicago, we'll be hosting our next all-female cohort.
All-female cohort?
Correct. So we do our cohorts in male or female. So we have a group of 12 amazing young men right now in the cohort, and then we will start recruiting for the next female cohort.
So when you separated male and female, what kinds of things are you offering? What kind of training? What kind of what are you offering just for this specific, the male? What are you offering for the male cohort?
So our young men, like Aaron spoke of, they get group therapy while they're with us. they'll walk away with 8 stackable credentials, so things that can be used in the solar industry, drone, OSHA, first aid, CPR, things that can be stacked up and used across different sectors. But it's an opportunity for them to, in a safe environment, unpack some of those barriers that they have carried with them for years.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we do them in male and female, because they come with very specific needs.
Yes, that's right.
So we want them to do it in a place where they feel, you know, they don't, it's not another thing that they have to continue to hide or bury. Typically, our young men, the current cohort, they have developed a brotherhood. So it's an opportunity for them to learn from one another, push one another, and that's typically the reason why we do them separately.
That's what it's all about. And so you do the same thing with the ladies when they come in, and they will have those same 8 stackable credentials once they're done. So they will be certified in all of these areas. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yes, and we do typically, we're following the trends of the workforce. So right now, solar is a fast-growing industry. That's gonna be what we'll be focusing on. We'll have our solar lab, but we've done a couple of different things. So we've done real estate. We've even done cannabis. You know, Illinois had a lot of cannabis dispensaries opening up. They needed a workforce. Why not train our Black and brown young women and men to be a part of that industry, to become managers and HR reps? So we try to follow the trends of the workforce.
I love it. Can we clap it up one more time? This is feeding my soul. And I'm going to ask each of you this question. I want your specific answers. What drew you, Aaron, to this organization? And hold your mic up so we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? Okay. What drew me to this organization is that it is very, very different from a typical workforce organization. Imagine W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington having their dispute and someone saying, hey, we've got the funds, we've got the opportunity, we've got everything we need for both of you for your ideas to mutually exist and make this happen, right? We've got kids going through college, right? We've got youth going through training programs, and they both have one goal, and that's to build wealth. There is a mutual symbiotic relationship between your skilled tradesman and your degreed professional. And it's important to cultivate that relationship at a very young age. Yes. And if we can do it in our 20s and our teens, let's do it. Because that is what's going to build, rebuild our neighborhoods, yes, right? And that's what's going to sustain our wealth as Black and brown people. So I was totally here for it. And that's what brought me here.
I love it. Clap it up for Aaron. Quiana, I'm going to ask you the same question. What drew you to the organization, their mission? What drew you to it?
Well, first, I'm a mother of a young Black man, and it's important for me to be able to leave a legacy for him.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Wealth building was not something that I grew up understanding or having access to. So when I heard about the program, I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. But to actually be in it and be a part of building it is, wow, it's been life-changing for my career. Like I said, I've worked in the social service industry for the last 15 years, and often I've been the person doing something because somebody else said it was a good thing to do, and the people on the ground didn't really, reap the benefits.
Yes.
With Amplify Chicago, I actually get the opportunity to work high enough to construct it, but in proximity to the people that are receiving it, and taking that real-time feedback and really putting it into action.
That is so good.
Quality over quantity for me.
That is so good. That is so good. That is so good. Do you have anything? Now, we did talk about your events that are coming up. Is there anything else you got going on? Anything else coming up? Any initiatives that people should be aware of here, P.O.W.E.R?
I just think our 2 recruitment opportunities. So again, we're looking for 3rd graders for the Academy Group. So they will be enrolling with us. They'll start this summer, and they'll continue their journey all the way through post-college. They'll get access to tutoring.
That is...
Business, entrepreneurship. The fourth graders, my son is in 5th grade. His first year, they did lemonade stands. They actually learned how to design a business, earn money for their college savings accounts, and that's another key piece. They earn money every year for their college savings account. All you have to do is open it up.
Oh.
And then for our Amplify talent, we don't just talk about building wealth and investments. They're going to go through an investment course, and we're going to actually give them the money to open up that investment account.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, y'all. Now, my good friend, Mr. Stanley, is in the back, and he told me that he pushed these two up here, but I would really like, because we know Mr. Stanley. Mr. Stanley is a friend of Bright Star Community Outreach, and I'm wondering if we clap loud enough, we could get him up here for just a few minutes. Mr. Stanley, I miss you. Clap it up. Come on, bang the tables for Mr. Stanley. We know Mr. Stanley. Mr. Stanley, you can have my seat, because I want to hear from you. I just want to hear from you. I am not going to bother you. Clap it up one more time for Mr. Stanley Brown. Mr. Stanley. See you.
Thank you, Ms. Joni.
So, I don't know. I just want to know if you want to add anything to the conversation. This is where you're working now. I just want to see what you got to say.
First of all, I just want to thank God for the opportunity of being here. And then this, yes. I want to just say how much Amplify has changed my life in the way I think. I worked in the social services for a few years. When Aaron called me, they said that there was an opportunity over at Amplify, and I came there and I looked it up, and I read about the company, and I came and I watched what they do with the young adults. It's amazing. Every time I go into the office and I see what they're doing with the young adults. Last week they had a debate between the different participants, and just watching 2 people debate about college, 2 other people debating about working and what entrepreneurship. So just watching them and watching them grow, things that I never saw in social services before. It's amazing what you all are doing, Kiana and Aaron. I really appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate being involved.
I love it. Listen, I want you to clap it up for Amplify Chicago. Please do not leave Power today without stopping at that table and finding out what you can do to help your children build wealth and reach back to the next generation. Let's clap it up one more time for Mr. Stanley Brown, for Kiana, and for Aaron. Clap it up for Amplify Chicago. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. We love you guys. And you'll be hearing from us. Clap it up, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Stanley. There's no way that I couldn't have you up here on this stage. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right. Did you enjoy that presentation? Do you know anybody that could benefit from that information? Your little great-grandbaby. You about to set her up to be a billionaire. If you go back and get this information, they have the pathway for wealth, building wealth. And that is so important. I'm going to ask you to let them feel you one more. They haven't even gotten back to their table. People are stopping them already because it is something worthwhile. Clap it up one more time for Amplify Chicago. Y'all ready to play bingo? I'm wondering if we can get Destiny out here. Destiny, where are you, Destiny? I think if we clap loud enough, we can get her to come out here. Come on, clap it up for Destiny. All right. I have nothing up here. I have no... Where is it? Oh, okay. Was you about to bite your sandwich? What's up, Destiny?
Hello, y'all. Hello. Oh, it's a little packed in here.
I know, right?
Y'all came to show out. Ooh.
All right, so we're gonna come up to the front so they can see us real good. You look cute, girl.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, girl.
Hey, with the pony.
I got my fan because this jacket is hot. Y'all know I don't like to be too hot.
Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all gotta. Does everybody have? Nobody has a board. Who doesn't have a board?
Come on,
It would be
Mallard.
It would.
Wow.
It would be Mallard.
Anybody else? We have one up here. We're gonna make sure you get it. Cheeks.
Wakenda's helping.
Okay.
Miss Cheeks.
You know what I forgot to tell y'all? We have pom-poms on our tables today. We didn't even shake them yet.
Y'all ain't shake them?
So I need I need somebody to pick it up and shake it for me real quick.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cute.
Thank you. You like that, girl? Thank you, girl.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me pull the first one.
All right, wait a minute. Just you got it, Deke?
We ain't gotta wait for me.
All right. Oh.
All right, the first one. It is P.W.E.R. P.W.E.R. The next one is W40. W40. Ain't that oil? Next is O29. O29. Next is O17. O17. Next is E60. E60. Next is E47. E47. Next is W39. W39. W44. W44. Ooh. E46. E46. Anybody close? No? Oh, I'm sorry. That was a big no. W33. W33. Oh, now I'm getting there. Okay, let me help out some more. R72. R72. Was that something? Okay. Oh, more W's. This a R. R62. R62. Ooh, they said come on. R74. R74. No? P15. Y'all needed that? P15. You needed that? I got y'all. You see? W45. W45. Ooh. Y'all, you E57. E57. We gonna see. P1. Y'all all off. P1. Okay. O20. O20. Okay, I'm getting there, they say. P5. P5. Feel like I'm going through all the cards. O25. Oh, pow. That was all soft. Wait, let's get it. Oh, what?
Wait a minute. We got it. All right, we got somebody we're going to verify, but let's clap it up in advance. All right. You know what? We are surrounding you just in case you did get all of those numbers. We got Cheeks behind you, getting ready to give you the gift card. We ready. Listen, we are ready. We are ready. Are y'all having a good time? Is it too hot in here for y'all, or is it just me? That's all right. I got something for all of that. Yeah. All right. All right, we're going to keep on playing this game, but like we did the last time, I'm asking for 3 volunteers, the first 3 that can get up here real quick. Don't fall. Please don't fall. All right, and he's the winner. All right. All right, come on, sis. Come on up. Let's clap it up for our 3 contestants. Yeah, we had fun with this last time. We had a lot of fun this time. So this is what it is. You have to determine whether these statements are true or false. And the person, you still wanna do it? Okay. The person with the most right gets a $25 gift card. Let's see what we got. Let's clap it up for our contestants. They brave because they have no idea what I'm gonna ask. You know? They have no. All right, give me some peppy music that I can do this with my foot. I need something a little bit. I need to shake it up just a little bit. Just like I was shaking that basket, I need a little bit faster. Yes. We're done. All right. Okay. All right, we about to go. See, if you were in the room online, then you could see what's about to happen because we about to clown, okay? We're gonna say goodbye for the day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the information. If you need more information about Amplify Chicago, please give me a call, 312-966-6463, and I'll be sure that you get the information right away. Let's clap it up for our online audience. Bye-bye.